I've been working to make sure that we won't have anything to worry about in relation to the nature restoration law and rewetting since it was first published, because I worked hard at the European Council level to make sure there was changes to the nature restoration law that fully understood the fact that Ireland does have more drained peat-based soils than other countries, and to get the targets reduced within the nature restoration. Then also, of course, as well, with a recent recalculation of the amount of drained peat-based soils we have in Ireland, which was carried out, that has reduced the calculation in relation to that. So that means now, for example, that in order to meet our rewetting targets under the nature restoration law that was passed, our 2050 targets for nature restoration, we would actually be able to meet them by 2030 from state-owned land alone, with existing plans by Kilcha and Bord na Móna.
Well, the Minister and a lot of politicians, especially in government, have always been on the line that farmers don't have anything to fear here because we can do what we need to from state lands. Now, that's not what we see. And of course, the problem always is with the nature restoration law, we have a law in now, and no matter how supportive a government is of farming, that law, what the power that law will give environmental NGOs is enormous. So no matter how supportive they are, we saw it with the designations. At the moment, if you look at what's happening in Lockfunction and Roscommon, if you look at what's happening here just outside Galway City, and the ability for the state to even work around the designations. And our concern, down the road is that the nature restoration will be multiples of this. And that is a genuine concern. I think there's also a level of confusion around the issue of the rewetting versus the restoration. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of cover on the rewetting, but the restoration is where it's all at, and it's in the name. The name is in the law. So the restoration is going to impact farmers on hilllands in particular, but it's also going to impact farmers on lowland peat grounds that has been drained and that. So it's definitely going to impact those as well.